Today is a rather special day. Still learning how to do vlogging, so bear with me. I'm just going to put that out now. But today is rather special, at least to me. We're not doing anything drift car related. We're not doing anything race car related. What we're going to be messing with today is something that people that have followed me for quite some time know about, but have probably forgotten about. Please pay no mind to the mess that you're about to see. Where this vehicle is at is literally laying out where most of our projects and just spare parts, spare race car parts, all that goes. What you're about to see, I don't want to show anybody because everyone knows how I was about this thing, but if you recognize this, what's literally laying here, this was my first car. And yes, I still have it. People have asked about where this is at. I tore it apart, moved on to other projects, obviously bought the BMW, kept racing different things, and it's just kind of gotten forgotten about. I hate that anyone can even see it in this state. I hate looking at it in this state, but now I have more kind of a better plan as to what I want to do to it. And I figured, why not start a build process video and vlog it? It will help me get better as vlogging, and it's something a little bit different than the BMW or the race car. And I know there's a lot of people that watch my videos, that follow me on social media, that have liked the truck. They've asked where it's went, and well, it's literally been laying here in pieces. So today's project is we're going to try and put some of the old parts back on it just so we can move it. I'm going to pressure wash it, and then we're going to work on getting the frame painted, and then we're going to get the cab drug out. And this is going to be a series that I plan to start over the course of the next however long it may take. But I figure, why not vlog the whole process of it going back together. This is how you know when your friends are here to help you. So yesterday didn't go quite as I had hoped with filming. We were kind of in a hurry. I didn't get to film every single little thing. I have some clips, but Justin came down and helped me get the frame moved out from underneath where it was at, and out here to where I can get it cleaned up, and hopefully then make some more progress on it today.
I broke my tire! My tire is broken!
We have a visitor. Hi, Charlie. Here's the frame. We got it out here yesterday. It's very dirty. It's not rusted, it's just dirty. We got the front control arms strapped together, very jank-like. Just enough to keep from dragging the cross member on the ground. It's getting new control arms, so I don't really care. We're going to get it pressure washed, possibly get it painted, and then try to get it inside. Here's a good example as to how sketchy we moved this thing, but it's fine. We decided to go ahead and try and paint the frame this evening, but we got about the back half of it done, and we're having technical difficulties with the paint gun now. So I have a couple clips of us painting it so far. I want to talk to everybody about this paint that we're using, because we actually undercoat trucks with this stuff, so I want to show everyone like a before and after of how this stuff works, especially for people that have had questions about this stuff. Hopefully we get the rest of it painted tonight, but if not, at least I can show a good before and after if we have to stop halfway through. frame is inside. It is painted. I'm ecstatic. My dad knocked it out. It looks great. And this is the most progress this thing's made in almost 4 years. It's the first time it's been back in the garage in almost 4 years. Let's have a look. So this thing looks incredible. It'll need a couple of places touched up here and there, but it looks better than it ever has. The frame, to my knowledge, has never been painted, coated, anything like that. I don't know why I never pulled the front control arms off whenever I took it apart, but it made it easier to get it inside. They have to come off. It's going to get tubular uppers and lowers. Those are the factory control arms. I think it's even still got a factory ball joint on the passenger side. Something I did want to go over with on this paint. My dad and I actually paint trucks underneath for people. It is the same paint we used. You saw the before and after as to how it looked, and well, I can give you a perfect example. Most trucks look like this, if not worse, and we spray a rust protectant on it, and that actually gives it this little bit of a sheen. That's from the rust stuff, and this is ready to paint now. Then we literally spray this right on top of it. It's very affordable. We put it on our lift, spray them underneath. They come with a year's warranty, and we can do any color. We can do gloss or semi-gloss, flat, anything you want. Comment below, hit me up on Facebook, anything like that if you would be interested in getting your truck painted. We do semis, pickups, anything you want we do. Price varies per vehicle, but it's way better than Pour 15. The next big step is to get the cab in here, get it painted with the same paint underneath, then get new cab mounts, get it mounted on the truck, then work on getting it repainted as well as all the body panels and so on and so forth. The body's in fairly good shape. There's very few dings here and there. There's no rust. The bed's fiberglass, so there's not much repair there. I gotta do a little bit of fiberglass work, but I mean, it's almost 35 years old and some of the fiberglass is cracked in places, but for the most part, it's not terrible. Figure I might add this into this video as well, just for some content, and since I have it, I'm going to be working on it a little bit this evening. I actually have a heart for this thing already. This Gen 353 my buddy Ronnie hooked me up with. It's got the good rods in it, it's got 706 heads on it. It's a stock 5.3 truck motor. I plan to rebuild it completely. This is what I decided to go with. Plan on just doing a small cam. Other than that, it's going to be fairly stock. Probably put a Terminator on it, and then we're going to take and hang a turbocharger off of it and go for mid 500 horsepower range. I'd like to put a 6-speed behind it if I can find one for an affordable price, but if I can't, then I'll probably end up putting an automatic back in it. It was a factory automatic truck, but I converted it to a 5-speed shortly after I got the truck, and it might end up going back automatic. I've got everything to put it back as an automatic. I'm not the most knowledgeable on LS swap stuff, but this is the route that we're going to end up going with. I want to point out that this thing wasn't complete when I got it, and it has to come completely apart, go to the machine shop, get cleaned, have the bore checked. Everything gets checked out on this motor, but I've never messed with an LS before. I've done small block stuff my entire life, never fooled with an LS to mount anything. So I pulled the pan when I got it to see what rods were in it. So now I'm just throwing the pan back on it so I can get it off the stand, because we need the stand for another project, and I'm just filming this just for content and so I can work on my editing when this goes up. And so before anyone laughs that I'm not tightening anything or that I've had to look at something 2 or 3 times as to how it goes back together, I haven't looked at this motor in a couple months, and now, like I said, I'm just getting it out of the way. Hopefully be taking it to the machine shop here in the next couple weeks to have it cleaned and have everything finished with it. I'm going to start pulling it apart here soon just so I can learn more about the engine itself. And but like I said, for now I'm just getting it out of the way, so nothing on it's gonna be tight. It's literally just gonna go set in the floor after I get finished with this. Just about finished with the first video with the truck. I plan for this to be a build series all the way up till it's finished running and driving, however long that may be. Hopefully not another 4 years. I'm super thankful for everyone that's helped out so far. I appreciate my dad painting it for me. Justin come down to help me get it moved. It wasn't much work. I mean, for the most part, had a few hours in it, but this is major headway to me. It's the most progress it's made in over 3 years, and I can plan to continue to move forward with this series, and hopefully everyone enjoys watching it. I'm sure if someone hated it that bad or thinks I'm a complete idiot, they'll let me know, but hopefully everyone likes this. Hopefully it turns out well. So I appreciate everyone watching, and let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll clean up my mess I made, and we'll see what video 2 brings.